Hello everyone, Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. So I'm going to do your 2024 zodiac readings. Now guys, don't forget, check out your moon sign, your Venus sign, and your ascending sign, even your rising sign if it's slightly different, because they will all give you a slight message. Now again, when I say energies, what I'm saying is this is the energies that are surrounding that zodiac sign at the time. This is not a one-on-one reading. I am doing one-on-one, month by month readings for people, and again, it's the energies, because remember, your free will often overrides fate. Even though fate can step in, and sometimes they will push you in a certain direction, or they will perhaps remove you from a certain situation. But ultimately, at the end of the day, if you want to complete cycles or repeat cycles, spirit guides cannot prevent you or stop you. So when someone gives you the energies, it does not mean that it's going to happen. It means it's the possibilities of what might happen. So again, if you're wanting something more personal, then contact me for personal readings. If not, enjoy your readings. Hi. Okay, so Capricorn, if you missed the intros, this is just going to be the energies. It's not going to be a long reading. Obviously, if you're wanting a more of a private personal reading or month to month, I do a month to month reading, which will give you again the energies. I don't do predictions, okay? That I don't believe in, because your free will override anything that the cards say at the end of the day. So we're going to have a look at the lessons. So what was your lessons for 2023, so that we know, have you learned your lessons in 2023? So before we go into 2024, what was Capricorn's biggest lesson for 2023? What was Capricorn's biggest lesson for 2023? Okay, and so we've got the card Adsum. So Adsum has, for some of you, a passed on loved one, or father, grandfather, grandmother, okay, that's possibly around you. You quite surrounded, Capricorn, with angels and spirit guides and spirits that have been trying to get you to close off cycles of things in your life where you're not concentrating. You perhaps have been a bit too distracted this year, and there's things that they wanted you to do, and there's things that they wanted you to close off this year. So certain cycles needed to be closed off. You needed to concentrate more, and this is not what's been happening. This is basically what they want you to try and end off this year. Sorry, I've just had to put the fan on. It's a little bit hot in the room, so it might be a bit of a humming noise in the background, as well as my son. So Capricorn, your year was really, really focused on you closing off chapters, okay? And to maybe concentrate a little bit more onto yourself, or perhaps there's some kind of knowledge you needed to gain. There is someone that's trying to bring you knowledge. Again, we do have people that have passed on in the afterlife, as well as angels and fairies that are really trying to bring you knowledge. What I've got here for your energies for the year of 2024, however, you're going to be, your main part of the year will be in your house 5, which is your self-expression, okay? Now, again, guys, don't forget, you also got, this could be your moon sign, your rising sign, Venus sign, to check all those out, ascending signs also. All of those help give you a good message, okay? So you've got the 5th house, which is the house of self-expression, okay? So this is the month where you're going to be dealing with your desires. How do you express yourself? How do you express your desires? What is your self-expression when it comes to when you were a child? Your creativity is do you express yourself through your inner child? Do you allow your inner child to come out as well? Especially there where we're starting to see, the little fairies fluttering around you. I kind of really feel like you're needing to get in touch next year with your inner child, and so that you can express yourself a little bit better. You may need a little bit more personal freedom this year. And again, cycles that need to end, try and do it this year if you know what those cycles are, okay? Let's see what the karmic lesson is for next year, and then we'll get into a bit of a reading for Capricorn. Please, spirit guides, karmic lessons for Capricorn for next year. Okay, so it's just saying here that you are on track. So if you close off the cycles this year, you will be on track next year to go into anything that you need to get into. I'm going to get an oracle card for Capricorn, please. Okay, so Capricorn Oracle card for 2024, please, Spirit Guides. This is for 2024, Capricorn, please. Okay, so where are you being called to journey to? So we have got a train. This is quite interesting. So we've got a train. There's a bit of a clock there. A guy's got some luggage. So this may be a year of travel. This may be a year of relocation. This could be a year of perhaps just maybe even mini journeys, or even with your soul, really journeying into something deeper this year. Okay, so if the years have been a little bit mundane, then this may be a great year for movement, a great year for you to, well, either physically move or maybe have movement within your job, movement in your love life. We'll see as we go along, and each one of you may be different. Again, there could be something that your soul is calling you to go in a certain direction. You might have that feeling throughout the year that there's something that's basically is on track. So this is a good time for you to be thinking about, where do I want to be next year, because it's coming in. So on the love front, we have got here, okay, you have to forgive and learn. Again, there is cycles. If it's love, there is a cycle of a love life perhaps that's closing off for some of you. For others, this could also be things to do with your parents. So there may have been stuff with your parents that you needed to close off. If you have a parent that's passed on, for some of you there's just closing off any kind of unhealed stuff, or a grandparent. But I really feel like there's something from your past that needs to be released, and you need to be able to forgive, learn the lessons, close off some kind of cycle so that you can bring in new love. Okay, because I kind of feel like you need to keep your mind open to a soulmate that may be completely different to your usual type and expectations. But Spirit Guides are saying this is a year for you to express yourself and make sure that, and that's why you have to forgive and learn from the past, because if you take past relationships into the new relationship, then you're only going to create past hurt and create new hurt from the past hurt in a new relationship, okay? Or you're going to paint them in the same picture. So Spirit Guides are saying that you need to forgive, learn your lessons from the past, and then go ahead this year and make sure that you are expressing yourself when it comes to love. So I'm just going to go very quickly and get the situation for Capricorn for the month, for the 2024. So the first card that we have got out, and this is what I kind of feel like, again, it's this ending, this burning of old contracts. Okay, so there was a lot of burdens and perhaps maybe a few endings, or one ending, or something you had to end this year. It may even be personal relationships, it could be friendships, it could be colleagues at work, people in your life that came into your life to teach you some pivotal lessons. Okay, and these are contracts that you're now needing to burn, you're now needing to really release and to get rid of, because again, you don't want to be taking this into next year. Okay, because next year, again, now we've got the Chariot card. Now the Chariot card is a second card here of movement, because we've got a train, and the Chariot, well, the Chariot also is taking you somewhere. This is also about determination. So this is the year for you to be determined to move, is what I'm getting. Determined to be on track, determined to be on the right path. And again, you're being asked right now is to think about, where do you want to journey to? Okay, so this is a couple of days left of this year. Spend the time really contemplating, taking out a diary and really writing down. Concentrate, say Adsam, I have arrived, because there's a destination that's waiting for you, Capricorn. Okay, what you don't see coming is that this is a year of wisdom. It's a year of gaining inner truth. It's about standing in your truth this year, and again, burning old contracts that you just don't want. You do not want to carry these burdens, these people, these contracts into the new year. So this is the time to release, close off cycles, burn up, write letters to people if you have to, burn it up afterwards, to close off any unforgiveness or any contracts, because again, next year you're on track. New year, your Chariot is arriving, and you kind of want to go forward. Okay, I want a card to explain the first half of the year for Capricorn, please, Spirit Guides. The Ace of Air. Okay, standing in your truth again. I kind of feel like you're about to take flight. This is a unicorn that's got wings. Again, there's this movement, taking wings, flying. Perhaps you physically moving this year. But I definitely feel like the first half of the year, you're going to be able to take flight. I kind of feel like you're really going to be learning about your desires this year, and you're going to want this personal freedom, which is why there's so many cards of movement here, this determination to move. Card for the second half of the year. Wow, so the magician saying that you have everything. And that's why I don't do predictions, because you're manifesting every second day. Everything I think of, everything I speak about creates an energy. You say it enough times, it creates bigger energy. You then vibrate into that energy, and boom, it becomes a manifestations. Okay, so we've got manifestations coming up, and I kind of feel like something that you're manifesting is a beginning of an emotional. Now, again, we have got something to do with children here. So maybe it's spending some time with children this year, or really digging into your inner child, or your just something about self-expression and childlike energies is what I'm actually getting here. So if you don't have children, that's fine. Then there's just saying that's for you to maybe go back to your inner child, find out from your inner child, what is it that you're wanting? Because you are manifesting something that's, it could be flirting for some. So, for maybe the second half of the year is when you're really manifesting someone new. There's some kind of flirting going on, some kind of fun situation, but it's going to be, it feels like this inner child, this giggly inner child. So it could be something that makes you feel really really good and giggly. Okay, so if it's not love, it could be anything. It could even be a creative hobby. Maybe you'll realize that you actually are an artist, for example, and there's some kind of creative hobby that you might be beginning, and I kind of feel like it will come when you least expect it. Okay, how is this year going to end for Capricorn? And the card that I'm getting here, 5 of Fire. So there may be a little bit of conflict near the end of this year, Capricorn, that you may have to deal with. This could be inner turmoil, inner conflict. Again, it also just could be you and someone that's just not seeing eye to eye. Okay, so this is just, it's nothing to really worry about, but it's just, as I said, it's just something that they bring into your attention, that there just could be some inner conflict or some conflict with others or people you don't see eye to eye. And again, look at how you express yourselves. Are you standing within your truth? Because if you're standing within your truth, well, then it's not really up to anyone else to decide what's what. You've got to stand in your inner truth, set up your boundaries this year, and go after your wishes and your dreams, because you are on track. It's all there waiting for you to take the steps, but you've got to close off these cycles, and you've got to do it now. The sooner you do it, the sooner you can go into the next year, or the sooner you can go into a new beginning, one that's more passionate, one that's more aligned with truth, is what I'm getting. Capricorn, that is what I have for you for your 2024 reading. If you liked it, please comment, like, subscribe, and share with other Capricorns. And also don't forget to check out your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your ascending signs. Thank you and goodbye.